The Knicks never look better than they did earlier on, getting off the bus and getting ready for action. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to L.A., I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thank you, David. And now, the New York Knicks starters. The post pair for him. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Levine is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Inside. From 6 feet, here's Barrett. Misses from short range. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. The shot, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
DeRozan against Barrett. DeRozan's shot is off. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They set the screen. Here's Barrett, and there's the pass to Hartenstein. Randall kicks to Barrett. From deep three-point range. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Randall. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside, Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes to Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Floats one. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
DeRozan. No good on the shot. And New York will come the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Rosen dishes to Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Back to Levine. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging around 26 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Barrett against DeRozan. Barrett the pass to Randall. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. He kicks it to Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Zach Levine at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Barrett with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Williams. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. There's the pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. Randall grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Brunson with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Chicago trailing here. Pass to to DeRozan, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Cam Reddish on top.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Now Brunson coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Knicks lead by 4. The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan, over Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Here's DeRozan. The Knicks making the shot. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. And that one drops. Levine's got 6.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Going with the new group.
Chicago Bulls.
Sims, the pass to McBride. To the paint, Mikhailuk. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dragic finds Terry. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's McBride. Dishes it to Fournier. He feeds it to Toppin. Doesn't go that time. Bradley with some nice D. Now here's Terry. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Drummond sets the screen for Terry. Down low. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Terry. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead. New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. McBride passes to Mikhailuk. Pass to Sims. Now here's Fournier. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Toppin. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Terry outside. Drummond with a screen on Fournier. Here's Terry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Going inside. It's stolen by Dragic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. All going up court. And then Jones with the jam.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
Here's McBride. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Dragic kicks to Jones. Terry outside. Here's the three. Knicks with the rebound. And here's Fournier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go with the three. Count it, good. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And that's the right play and excellent decision from Evan Fournier.
Now here's Dragic. He's tightly guarded. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Fournier. 11-point game his last outing. They set the pick. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it. And Andre did it that time.
Outside, White. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. And that one drops for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Dragic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. White against Fournier. White looking around. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. It's deflected.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And here are the Bulls now. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Hartenstein in at the center. Now here's DeRozan. 23 points his last outing. Levine wide open. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. White against Rose. Shoots over White. White with the defensive effort. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Now, here's DeRozan with the fadeaway. The Bulls with another miss. The Knicks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Barrett against DeRozan. Rose with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Feeds it to Vucevic. Tries again. He lays it in. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. Randall with a screen for Barrett. A beautiful reverse layup. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Rosen dishes to White. Vucevic a screen on Rose. White the pass to Levine. Right side White. Just 5 on the clock. To the end. Vucevic has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And it's Randall, top of the key. Rose against White. Rose passes to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside White. The dish to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Williams sends a screen for DeRozan. Over Barrett. And it's DeRozan missing.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scorers, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Free throw good, Levine.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kobe White. Reddish, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Rose. No good on the second free throw.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
They're just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series total. one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. He's off on the first. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Now, here's Caruso. Here's Williams. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Quickly with it. Now Green defending. Randall a screen on Caruso. Over in the corner, Reddish. No good on the triple. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's quickly. Caruso grabs the miss. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Levine. Williams a screen on quickly. For 3, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Randall passes to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Now Reddish. 32 points for him last game against Sacramento. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick and roll action. Effective there.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Levine. For the 3, cans it from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 1. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. A huge number this early.
Passes it to Randall. Puts it up from 12. And Randall throws it down.
Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out. Grabs the ball. And gets 2 more.
Caruso finds Levine. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Levine. He dishes it to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 7 points for the quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Pass to Randall. Over Williams. Here's Hartenstein, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Levine. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The pass to Hartenstein. Brunson with it. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
your 3-1-2 crew.
For the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Tony Bradley comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Then for the Knicks, Sims is checked in. And it's Toppin in for Randall. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Bradley deciding where to go with it. First shot, first best. He's out of the blocks fast. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson. He has 5. Here's quickly. New York again turning it over.
And checking out some stats for Brunson. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
The shot's good. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quickly the pass to Sims. Passes it to Brunson. Shoots over Dosunmu. New York, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 6. Outside, Green. Now here's Dosunmu. Brunson covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Here's Drummond. And that one goes long. Knicks trail by 6.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
First one falls for.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 4. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Right wing. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Drummond the screen. 4 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's McBride. Outside Fournier. Fires from deep. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. And Terry up top. Started by Fournier. Terry against Fournier. Jones with the screen on Fournier. Here's Terry. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Terry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Terry against Fournier. Beyond the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, I love it. It's eye contact with his teammate. The ball in great position. And Andre does the rest.
Fournier for 3. And so it's Chicago enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but 2 great competitors are really going at it.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Chicago Bulls.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the 3 ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Pass to Randall. To the paint. Here's Barrett. It's all in by the Bulls. here's Dosunmu. Kicks it to Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Levine nails both of them. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Stolen by Levine. Here's Hartenstein. The shot will not fall. Great D that time for Vucevic. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic a screen on Barrett. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And it's Barrett penetrating. Shoots over DeRozan. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 8.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
On the pass to Vucevic. Nailed from 3-point land. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Thompson with it. 5 points in the game. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. He has 7.
Soft leaner with no one there to contest. Probably made it a little more difficult than he had to.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There at the pass to Hartenstein. And he jams it with authority.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance. And he worked to create that opening.
Dishes to Levine. Over Reddish. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Hartenstein. He's got 10. Here's Barrett. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
DeRozan a screen on Brunson. Outside DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. Knicks trail by 15. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago leading by 15. And here is Dosunmu. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Bulls. And New York with a change here, too. Grimes is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 10. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. New York, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 18. Now Dragic, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Levine. The feet of Vucevic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Grimes. New York, no good that time either. Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. A 3 ball. Goes back up. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
There's Levine. Second chance shot. And they pick up 2. Levine's got 20 points.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now here's Brunson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Assist goes to R.J.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. He kicks to DeRozan. Over Barrett. DeRozan's shot is off. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dragic. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Williams. He feeds it to DeRozan. Shoots over Brunson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Levine. The Knicks also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. Mikhailuk comes in for Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Dragic. Pass to Drummond. There's the dish to White. Floats one up, and the layup is good. White's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Rose against Dragic. Rose passes to Toppin. And here's Rose. Over Green. They get it again. Over to the left wing. Grimes with the bucket.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Chicago leading by 16. Now here's Dragic. Pass to White. He dishes it to Drummond. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Drummond's got 14 points for the game. Outside Rose. The pass to Toppin from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dragic with it. And here's White. Feeds to Drummond. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Knicks trail by 20. Now Rose still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Toppin dishes to Rose. Dragic with some nice D. The Bulls shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Now the feed to Green. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Mikhailuk. There's a screen by Toppin. 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's DeRozan. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose against White. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. Outside Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot by Grimes. No good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Everything the big man is doing right now is going his way. Andre Drummond, have a night.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
York going with almost an entire new group here. .119 left to play here in the third. McBride passes to Reddish. Pass to Sims. Quickly with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, White. Green with a screen on Quickly. Here's White. Sims with the rebound. Knicks trail by 19. McBride passes to Sims. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Terry. And they recover it. Caruso finds Terry from past the arc. And it's White missing. The Knicks shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Here's Quickly. Softly drops in the floater. Quickly's got 5 now.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Sims in at the 5. Now here's Brunson. Count that one.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Chicago leading by 13. On the wing, Terry. Pass to Vucevic. Puts it up from 12. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall dishes to Sims. Randall kicks to Brunson. Here's Sims. Vucevic defending. Kept alive. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
He's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Now, here's Barrett over Terry. Barrett, no good. Levine with it, picked up by Barrett. Levine, a screen on Brunson. Outside, Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine? Just daring the D to get physical with it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. And so Levine nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Barrett the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Over Barrett. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Now, here's Barrett. Knocked away. Williams with the steal. Levine for three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Here's Reddish. The pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Randall. Guarded closely. Pass to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. Misses the wing J. The Bulls leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's Barrett. Randall a screen on DeRozan. Barrett wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Brunson. And there's the pass to Barrett. Brunson against DeRozan. Brunson, no good. And Chicago shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Brunson finds Reddish. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Shoots a fader. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Levine feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
New York calls timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so it's New York with it, down by 15. Passes to Barrett. A 3. Kept alive by New York. Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No luck that time either. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 15. Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. And there it is for him. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Hartenstein. Back to Barrett. That one goes. Count it. And that's 12 points for R.J. Barrett. The Bulls leading by 15. DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic's screen on Barrett. Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Driving to the basket. Pass to Hartenstein. Randall a screen on DeRozan. The 10-footer. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, you can see why RJ was the 3rd overall pick. I mean, he's got elite talent, and he could do a lot of things on the floor. This time it's scoring.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Barrett. No good that time. Nice D from Levine. And the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. Passes it to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Barrett. Feeds it to Reddish. Yes, that goes in.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Bulls leading by 17. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Over Reddish. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
New York calls timeout. And stolen by Williams. Barrett against DeRozan. Dishes it to Levine. Pass to Williams. Now DeRozan. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Brunson kicks to Reddish. Handle a screen on Levine. It's Barrett on the wing. Guarded by Levine. The shot from 20 feet away. Brunson, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. 22 is their biggest lead. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Shoots from the high post. Dosunmu, shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again this one. A terrific night for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. One misses for LaVine. Kicks it out to Terry. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Fournier. There's a screen by Toppin. Fournier finds Toppin. Lays it up off the glass.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's LaVine following the score by Obi Toppin. LaVine, that's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.